Hello, students. I welcome you today in this very interesting lesson where we are going to talk about sexual reproduction in plants. So, let's get started. The sexual reproduction in plants involves production of new plants with the help of seeds. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants takes place with the help of flowers. The flowers enclose reproductive parts of a plant. Therefore, flowers are called as the reproductive organ of plants. A flower may be unisexual or bisexual, that is hermaphrodite. Let's see about unisexual flower. The flower which consists of only one type of reproductive organ, either male or female, is called unisexual flower. Examples: papaya, watermelon, cucumber, etc. Bisexual flower. The flower consisting of both male and female reproductive organs is called a bisexual or hermaphrodite flower. For examples, mustard plant, hibiscus plant, etc. have bisexual flower. Most of the flowers are actually bisexual in nature. Let's see structure of a typical flower. As you can see in diagram, various parts of a flower are shown. The flower is borne over a stalk called pedicel. The tip of the pedicel is enlarged into a broad base called thalamus or receptacle, which holds the flower parts. A typical flower consists of the following four main holes. Calyx. Calyx is the outermost hole of the flowers. It is formed of green colored leaf-like parts called as sepals. Sepals protect the flower during its initial stages of growth. That is when the flower is at its bud stage. Corolla. Corolla is the second hole which lies inner to calyx and is formed of petals. They are usually bright in color. Their bright color serves to attract insects for pollination. About pollination, we will talk later on. Next is androecium. It is the male reproductive hole of the flower and is formed of stamens. Stamens are male reproductive organ in the flower. It lies just within the corolla. There may be several stamens in a flower. Its stamen consists of two parts, a swollen bilobed anther and a filamentous stalk. The anther bears 4 pollen sacs. Each sac produces a yellow powdery mass called pollen. Pollen contains pollen grains. Pollen grains are small structures that produce the male gametes. Each pollen grain usually contains 2 male gametes and a tube cell nucleus. Next hole is the gynoecium. This is the innermost hole which consists of the female reproductive organs of the flower, carpels or pistils. A flower can have one or more carpels. A carpel is made up of 3 parts: stigma, style and ovary. Stigma is the upper terminal part of the carpel. It is sticky in nature and receives pollen grains during pollination. Style is the middle long part of the carpel, as you can see in this diagram, which connects Stigma with ovary. Ovary is the basal swollen part of carpel. Ovary bears several ovules. A female gamete called ovum or egg is produced in each ovule. Let's see two new terms here. First one is the complete flower. A flower which contains all the four holes is called a complete flower. Example, flowers of hibiscus plant, rose plant, tulips, etc. are having complete flower. They are complete flower. Incomplete flower. A flower in which any one or more of the four holes is missing is called an incomplete flower. Example, flowers of cucumber plant, papaya plant, etc. are incomplete flowers. The function of a flower is to make male and female gametes and to ensure that fertilization will take place to make seeds for growing new plants. So children, thank you very much and have a great day ahead. In the next video lesson, we are going to talk about how the flowers produce seeds by sexual method which can then be used to grow new plants. Till then, bye-bye.